dynasty of the 90s? I can't wait to get started. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be...
And we back on the chat. Let's get it. Good morning, everybody. How everybody doing, man?
Right. LeBron James.
Hope everybody's doing good. Let's grind this best shooting guard right here. No VCs, nothing. Let's grind it from the bottom. Let's get it, chat.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis.
Let's go. Watch in the chat.
There aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look. With the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. And Milwaukee has possession. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one's good. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality. In a close game.
Here's Harden following the score by Milwaukee. The quick look, no good that time.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Portis right side, Middleton outside, pass to Connaughton. MP outside, shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, baby, the graphics is going awesome. It's a reality.
It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Embiid with it. Over on Antetokounmpo. Embiid can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
MP left side. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
You can see what the plan was coming in. They've made an effort to...
Changing things up now. Let's take a... And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we've got... That second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love...
Substitution on the court. Shooting.
Y'all weak! You can't hold the lead!
Harris, Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Dragic has subbed in for James Harden. Taking a look at the
Let's get it, shall we back?
Serge Ibaka. MP is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down.
My goal for this shooting guard to be the same as my 22.
On the wing, MP.
Cooking.
Hey, puts up a 3. And the Bucks miss again.
It's different the jump shot over here because I cannot make one. I need to lock a lot of stuff, and that's hard.
And getting James Harden in return.
Melton passes to Dragic.
Defensive foul. Rajon Rondo. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Goran Dragic. Shooting one.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
There were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
NBA, they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Dragic passes to Harrell. Melton against MP. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed.
Oh, Lord. These men are not ready for shooting like that. Check them out, coach. Oh, Lord.
You're proud of yourselves now. Wait till you see the final score. You won't be happy then.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one.
Playing your career, you win. I guess that works. What you mean?
I need to hear more about how he synthesizes.
Yeah, MP.
Hey, I'm here. You needed in the press room.
Can I get a hey? All right. Hey, is there someone that you would choose first if you were me? Like, is there a conversation I should stay away from? You know.
That is completely up to you.
Hey, everyone. All right, man, you up first right here.
I mean, I don't want to be an instigator, but it's got to sting coming out so flat in your NBA debut. What do you wish you could have done differently?
I can see the kind of reporter that you're going to be. I wish we could have got the win.
Yeah, I mean, okay, right. That's a political good answer, but I mean, you personally, what could you have done differently to get a win?
Make shots, get stops. I mean, it's a make-or-miss league, Nate. I mean, they made more shots than us tonight, so they got the win. We just got to cash in on our opportunities next time, and we'll be all right. Okay, next question. John.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. You know, I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, if we're being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. So you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. It's there. For me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. And I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right? Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Hey, I want to do something different. Radio it in. Hey, this is Tunnel Staff. True. That ship bags for years back. You know what? Probably does. Okay, what? Like, sweet mom. There's one epic viewpoint. Hey, I'll bring the chips. Oh, no, I got it.
Okay, I'm game. Try something new.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying. Huh. Maybe you can finish one.
Sorry about the L, boss.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey,
Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
Looks like you're with Mr. Akpam today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akpam?
Yeah, well, you've been working here for some time, you know.
Oh, I don't really know him like that. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
How do you know I'm a smart guy, though?
I can read people, and you're smart.
Cool. Thank you, but okay. So, what number am I thinking of right now?
I said I could read people. I'm not psychic.
It's kind of the same difference, a little bit.
It's a little different. Aren't you gonna be late for your meeting?
Yeah, I probably will be. Same elevator as usual?
Yes, they haven't moved.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, it's nice chatting with you. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpam.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
You over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out.
Sorry about the L, boss.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue? All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal at getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpam thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you. Which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we got to be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's
Okay,
get it.
I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
Good, MP.
Yeah, it does. It does look.
Milwaukee!
And Richard, for players that are off to a slow start to this season, what do they have to do to get rolling?
Yeah, your confidence can really...
You got him looking
He's going
sharp
out
tonight,
there, no
Coach.
let up.
Group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Marquise Chris. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Smith. David Nwaba checked in for Gordon. And it's Josh Christopher in for Green. So on the floor for Houston. Martin is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's David Nwaba. Then it's Porter. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard. Outside Martin. There's Porter with the three. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues that they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the same position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. To the middle. Porter with the steal. Here's Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Most of his floor time. A couple.
Timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Smith is out there with Chris, and it's Christopher in at the point guard. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Moment here now for an injury report.
The guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Houston leading by 3. Pass to Smith. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Passes it to Christopher. Shot clock at 6. Now the
second personal foul. First team foul. Line for the Rockets. 2 shots.
In for Brook Lopez. So he gets them both. The Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Giannis dishes to MP. Giannis a screen on Green. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks' leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden and Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Gordon with it. Out guarded by Giannis. He gets it in there. Gordon's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Green against MP. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 8. Now the pass to Smith. Green against MP. Green kicks to Chris. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday the pass to MP. Giannis sets a screen for MP. Giannis dishes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Holiday. There's a screen by Chris. There's the 3, and Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. MP passes to Giannis. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Şengün. And we've reached halftime in this one. Houston on top, leading by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Nets matchup, that one is going to show them where they are at. Any weaknesses will be exposed. They'll have to come in with a great game plan and execute. The odds are long, but in the NBA, upsets occur on a nightly basis.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
Need some energy out there, MP. You're up.
No me in team! No MP either, if you keep playing this way.
Here's Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge, and the challenge was how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
The 4 and 5, Giannis Importis. MP is out there with Holiday, and it's Allen in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 95.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Joe Ingles in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for Houston. Martin, he's checked in for Josh Christopher.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets.
That's the end of the game. A special thanks to all the wonderful fans for making this game one more better.
For the check that cut me at the Super Bowl. All my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a...
Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
It looks like you're with Mr. Akpam today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akpam?
Yeah, well, you've been working here for some time, you know.
I don't really know him like that. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
How do you know I'm a smart guy, though?
I can read people, and you're smart.
Cool, thank you. But, okay, so what number am I thinking of right now?
I said I could read people. I'm not psychic.
It's kind of the same difference, a little bit.
It's a little different. Aren't you gonna be late for your meeting?
Yeah, I probably will be. Same elevator as usual?
Yes, they haven't moved.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, it's nice chatting with you. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpam.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpam.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
You must be looking forward to the next one.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it,
Oh,
exactly.
Man. All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there, I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
What's up, MP?
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year.
Called here, the Clippers decide to talk it over.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Powell passes to Wall. And here's George. Zubats with a screen on James. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
MP, a screen on George. Here's James. It's rebounded by Zubats.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
MP against Zubats. Here's MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer. He's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for George. Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's MP. Bryant, the pass to MP. Second chance effort. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
MP, a screen on Jackson. Here's MP. It's blocked.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Now here's Leonard. Defense is right there. Back to Batum from deep. Walker pulls down the board. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
At the end of the first quarter, with the score, your Lakers 6,
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged.
Look at your guys, Coach. They're crushing it for you.
The Lakers in the lead. On the floor for the Clippers. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. John Wall is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Morris in at the center position.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Despite their early struggles from the field, they have the lead and look like they're finally coming together as an offensive unit.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. And it's MP with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Beverly for three. And they recover it. Bryant, the pass to MP. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Clippers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Here's Wall. That shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that Stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Pass to George. Leonard against Beverly. From deep. Leonard can't get it to go. Leonard's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. MP, a screen on Wall. Beverly outside. Morris against MP. And a foul called on the way up.
Marcus Morris Sr. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Make him earn it at the line.
At the line for Los
Free throw good, MP.
Number 40. Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for LA, Paul George. At the line for 2.
George hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us. And when a team is this in sync, it's almost... And now what a start to this game for Anthony Davis, the big man getting it done.
Getting all he can eat offensively and the opposite.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in the... MP is checked in for Ilyasova. Walker comes in for Beverly. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubats. Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Batum is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Wall. And he gets it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Walker is the 2 with LeBron playing the 3. MP is out there with Davis. And it's Nunn in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Powell's shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
This is his sweet spot. Reggie Jackson, when he puts it on the deck, he is quite comfortable.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Jackson, and he drives in. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Jackson. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
MP, a screen on Batum. None, the pass to MP. Oh, a special move before that shot. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Powell against Walker. For 3. Powell's shot is off.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
They set the screen. On the wing, MP. That one off the back iron and out.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that
Well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
On the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Jackson in at the point. Batum, pass to George. The 3, buries it from 3.
It matters not if you're staying attached and connected to Paul George. He's got the height and release point to get it off anyway.
MP, a screen on George. Beverly. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
George outside. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The defense has 0.
Yeah, you're playing great D, stay sharp.
Here's Westbrook. It's James on the wing. George defending. Pass to Ilyasova. Now here's MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Clippers trail. George outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Knocks down the long J.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
MP, a screen on Powell. Beverly finds MP. Tries yet again. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Over Zubac. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Clippers shooting just 38% for this game so far. George passes to Leonard. Laces one from 3.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's MP to win the drought. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Here's James. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Beverly on the wing from outside the arc. And he sinks it. Oh, an enormous three. In with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tymon Lue had some advice for the team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. George against James. Now here's George. Tightly guarded. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Second chance shot. Counted!
The defense getting out-hustled on
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's the Clippers take it.
Thank you for your attendance. We appreciate your support for the team. Have a great night, everybody.
Alright, Chad. Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back on it.